Now we're going to take a look at what happens when we have limits as x approaches infinity, not just a finite number. So let's go ahead and take a look at this graph. It says evaluate the limit as x approaches infinity of f of x. Well, what does it mean for x to approach infinity? It means that x keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So if we look at this graph, I'm going to take a point and put it somewhere on this portion of the graph. I'm going to drag it and make x bigger and bigger and bigger. So the question is, what is happening to the y value as x gets bigger and bigger and bigger? What's the y value approaching? Well, this asymptote should be a pretty good clue. There's an asymptote at y equals 2. So as the x value gets bigger, the y value is going to get closer and closer to 2. We can see that if we go in to the GeoGebra app. As we drag the point bigger and bigger and bigger, we can see that the y value, right now it's at 1.73, but as we keep dragging, we can see it's going to get closer and closer to 2 the further we drag it. Okay, so that's as x approaches infinity, positive infinity. What happens if x approaches negative infinity? Let's drag the point over here. By the way, let's go ahead and just answer this. So the answer for our question for as x approaches positive infinity is going to be 2. That's going to be our limit value. Okay, so what happens when x approaches negative infinity of f of x? What would the limit be? So let's go to this part of the graph. We're going to drag the point, and we can see our x value is going to get smaller and smaller and smaller, closer to negative infinity. Well, actually, it's still going to approach what? It's still going to approach y equals 2 as we drag x to negative infinity, because it's going to go down, down, and down, but it won't cross this horizontal asymptote. Again, if we go back to the graph and we drag our point here, we can see the y value is starting above 2, but as x gets closer and closer to negative infinity, y is going to approach 2. So therefore, the answer to this one is also 2. So that's going to be it for this video. It's just the concept of as x approaches infinity or negative infinity, what is the y value approaching? If you have any other questions about this, let me know.